Hi Aries, welcome to your June 2017 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. It's also raining here. Somebody thought I said that once. But, so this is a general focus. And it's also general to the gazillion Aries people that are on this planet. So if you'd like a private reading, please click on the link below. For most of my readings, I utilize your natal charts. It's not just the tarot. And a natal chart interpretation isn't the tarot at all, so there you go. So here I go. But when I do the general readings, it's kind of interesting because sometimes you see there certain themes crop up, and that's always kind of cool. Yeah, pick another card. Good. Good. Okay, so the overall theme of this June period is the Four of Cups. Now, one of the things that always kind of bothered me about certain cards like the Four of Cups is it seemed like it genuinely had a negative connotation. Typically, you hear that it means the person is dissatisfied emotionally, they are indifferent, the clouds or the universe is offering them love and they're turning it down because it's not what they want. So it can be, sometimes it can be ingratitude, a lack of gratitude. But I don't like this idea that a card is 100% negative. So I did find somewhere, and I don't know where it was, that it can indicate a more structured relationship or emotions, because number 4 does relate to that sort of thing. So it's kind of like being on an even keel emotionally. If you were a little bit, I don't know, either up or down. But typically when this card is pulled, the person wants something other than what they have. And that could be anything. That could be your job. That could be your love life. In the past, we have the King of Swords. So this is a card about someone, it could be a boss, who is very logical, but not necessarily emotional, that you're working for, that you started working for, but maybe there's no sense of, I don't know, that you, maybe you don't get that feeling from your boss that they really like what you do, you know, because they don't show their emotions. And you're, being an Aries, you're very passionate, and you thrive on enthusiasm. So whether it's your own or your surroundings, if you're in a subdued environment, it may make you feel uncomfortable. This could be the father of your child. This could be a person that you are with that is an air sign or has a lot of air in their chart. So that would be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini individual. I'm thinking Aquarius because we have right here a card connected to Aquarius. And this is a feeling of being hopeful. This could be after not feeling that way. So something in your life has renewed your sense of faith, You may feel like you're being guided divinely. You may feel like you're making choices that are coming from another realm. Maybe your spirit guides are helping you. Your loved ones are guiding you in some way. And so the contrast between the Four of Cups and this card means that you're moving into this because you're feeling kind of emotionally flat. And it's possible that that King of Swords person was dragging you down, okay? Or, you know, and that could be in the workplace too, that you didn't feel like you were being valued. And you were almost like you're being dissected and, you know, critiqued constantly. And not just accepted for your talents and your and because the other person loved you unconditionally. So, and I was just thinking in my mind, it said Virgo, so I don't know if that's true for any of you. But the higher message is the Eight of Wands. This can indicate that if you've been feeling stagnation, things are going to start to rock and roll for you. And so as a spiritual message, it's like hang in there. There's going to be some kind of a breakthrough. In June, Jupiter is turning direct. Jupiter is a very big planet, so this can be something that... oh yeah, and by the way, Jupiter's your 7th house of committed partnership. So even if you're not in love, you know, you don't have a marital partner, maybe it is your spouse, that there's been some kind of stagnation. It's possible that the two of you will get back together at some point. But if not, if you are together, that you will get in a good place. But if not, then Jupiter will allow you to separate with a great amount of grace. You know, instead of having a very negative, nasty divorce or anything like that. By the way, the Eight of Wands can indicate a lot of sudden event, or, you know, fast-paced events. And so you may feel like you've been trudging in a bog, and then all of a sudden you're like running in the grass and everything is free. What crosses you is the Ten of Pentacles. I would say that do not allow any kind of money issues to come between you and a spouse, or if this is just like a general reading, this could be inheritance issues. If you're resonating with this reading in terms of job issues, you may get some kind of other job offer. Don't allow money. Don't become too materialistic about it that you will stay in a place where you're unhappy and feel unappreciated because you might be making less money, and that feels like it's like a demotion to you. The advice, or what's coming in, is represented by the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is showing what is happening for you, where you're going to be on an upswing. And Jupiter, again, maybe this is timing issues. Maybe this is Jupiter going direct on June 9th. There's actually a full moon in Sagittarius on the same day in your 9th house. So that could be kind of a revelation of sorts too, about what it is that you really want out of life. But you might be entering a really good period of time here. And so things will start to align themselves again if you felt like kind of out of sorts. The outcome, one of the cards I picked was the Five of Cups, which is a card of mourning a loss. Yes, it could be even if it's a person who you don't feel love for, that you still can mourn a loss with that person. But having said that, it can also simply be that you are realizing that you're entering a new phase, and it's like, in a way, almost like paying respects for the past, and not just saying, okay, been there, done that, now it's time to move on, because that does tend to be how Aries views life and how you live life. You tend to just go and the past is dead to you. You're very forward moving and thinking. But you may really want to be the kind of person who appreciates the person that you were with. Maybe that person is a water sign individual, a Cancer, definite possibility, a Cancer, or a Scorpio or Pisces individual. And you just are incompatible emotionally or what have you. The outcome is the Magician card. I love this card. It's funny, I associate this with Aries because of the number 1, and you're the first house, but I think it's associated with Mercury, so I don't know if it's associated with Gemini or what, but I don't think it's associated with Virgo. But maybe it's just associated with the planet. But anyway, this is about you being a conscious co-creator and, manifesting your destiny. And wherever you are at this moment, if you feel like things seem impossible to start anew, they're not. They're really not. It's just a question of allowing yourself to get through some of the things that have maybe built up within you that you really never acknowledged, and moving on, because you really have a lot going for you. And with Jupiter going direct, you have this sense of momentum, with anything connected with a marriage partner or even a business partner. If this has something to do with, that could be it too. Maybe you had wanted to go into business with another person and something got held up, around the time of the Jupiter retrograde, and now it's all systems go. So, but this is such an independent card. It's not, you're not dependent on other people for your good, and I know that you like that. You're very much a self-starter, and so that's a great way to end the reading, Aries. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like a private reading, please click on the link below. Otherwise, have an awesome June. Bye.